First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
Here is John Piseck from the Herkimer County IDA, and as Andrew said, there might be an announcement here this morning. John, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. I almost didn't come on this morning. I spoke to Mike Lindell last night, but he said, John, go on there anyway. Still good guy.
He told you not to. Well, I'm glad you made the right decision. Very nice.
Did.
Yeah, beautiful.
I did. Well, thank you again for having me on, and once again, thanks for all you guys do, too. It really does support the area. We were able to announce who's moving into the Schuyler Park. Our first tenant, the Fountainhead Group, is expanding from Oneida County into Herkimer County.
Wow.
They're looking at a 200,000 square foot facility.
That is enormous.
And with the possibility of adding on another. They're going to be doing their incoming and outgoing products out of there, maybe some light assembly, but we're very excited about that.
That is that's huge news. That's awesome.
Is that a relocation or an expansion?
Well, it's an expansion. They're kind of landlocked where they are, and they've been using some third-party warehousing, and they want to get it all under one roof and make it so they can all, do their product better. And they keep expanding and growing now, too. What a great organization John Romano has over there and his staff.
No doubt. Yeah.
It's been nothing but great working with them, and we're very excited to have and welcome them to Herkimer County.
Well, that's one of the, that's one of those hidden, for some, a hidden little gem there in New York Mills.
Oh, yeah.
Where people wouldn't even realize it. And you don't realize it till you're in a store, a big box store, and you buy something for your backyard, and all of a sudden you see, don't return this to the store, return it to our facility in New York Mills. Well, maybe now you'll be returning it to Frankfurt. I don't know, but pretty impressive.
Frankfurt address, but Schuyler, New York. So we're very excited about that. And they also make some product for the COVID industry, too. So to support, cleaning and other things. So we're excited about that. And then our other new tenant is Pepsi. We met a couple of developers, 2 years ago from Connecticut. And I didn't know that they worked with Pepsi throughout the Northeast. Had several conversations as we got closer with Schuyler. They were looking to open up a facility. The older facility they have in Oneida County, they've outgrown, plus some other areas they want to bring in some things. So they're going to be building a 60,000+ square foot facility. And they're an in-and-out type business, too. You don't keep a lot of product on hand. So we're excited, but they're looking at, quite a few employees, probably up and within 100 range.
Wow.
Also, too, they're not taking a pilot. They're going to pay their full property taxes. They are going to look at the sales tax exemption, which is fine on equipment and material that they need to build it. But it's very exciting that they're going to pay their taxes.
Wow. Is that 100 additional jobs or 100 jobs total?
I think it's going to be total, and I don't believe they have that many now where they're located, but I think with the expansion and what they'll be able to do at this facility will allow that. Okay,
wow. So now Fountainhead is an expansion. Is Pepsi a move from a move? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to close down that facility. I think it was landlocked as well. They couldn't do any additions there. They needed to be more efficient. This new facility will allow that. And you're a Pepsi drinker. You see a lot of different products coming through them.
Yeah.
And they needed more space.
Where is the Schuyler location? Where is the
old drive-in? I don't know. I know you remember that, but it's on Route 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not far from the Schuyler Corners.
I was in there maybe 10 years ago, thinking there's got to be something left over from the drive-in, like an old speaker or an old nothing. That place has been cleaned up.
It's funny you asked that because we're cleaning up that front area now.
Yeah.
There's about 15 acres in there to develop that to sell. And I told the guys, keep looking for speakers. I really want one of those. I thought that'd be kind of neat to have.
I have to tell you, I have one.
Really?
I do have one. It didn't come from Schuyler, though. I ended up finding one on eBay. I don't know where it came from. But it's a cool item from our childhood that doesn't exist anymore. Even the drive-ins that are running today, you tune it in on your radio. Those speakers don't exist anymore.
No, they don't. But, some great things, again, happening in Herkimer County. We're looking towards additional property. We're hoping the governor frees up the grant so we can start that water transmission line from Schuyler to Herkimer.
Yeah.
Working with the legislature, great things are going on, and we just want to keep the momentum going.
Well, you've got some things happening. Of course, the Amazon announcement recently was another big one.
Yep, we're very excited about that, too, and the ancillary jobs that can happen from that.
Yeah.
And the housing that we need, and the village of Frankfort, and just so many good things going on. So we're very excited. We see a lot of great things happening.
John, can I ask, is the that water transmission project you mentioned, Schuyler to Herkimer, does that need to happen before these businesses can make the move, or is it just an additional project?
It's an additional project. We already have a 10-inch water main that goes into the park. Through the park, it actually services that thruway rest area. So the water's in place, the electric, the gas, the fiber. So we're just looking to add more water down the line to service about 22,000 people with that transmission line, and hopefully some more economic development.
And that is one of the, you kind of forget about the fact that there's a rest area right there. And that would technically be Schuyler, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
We have 3 rest areas in Herkimer County, and those help pay for our jail. So another good thing today is lucky Mr. Bono doesn't have anything to announce, or he'd be on the back burner again.
Yeah. I was going to say you're competing with Oneida County, but I really just think you're competing with Bono, to be honest with you.
That's it. It's a brotherly relationship.
Well,
what can I tell you?
Listen, as long as it benefits the community, that's all that matters. So.
And, you mentioned competing with Oneida County. We work closely with them. We work closely with Edge on Fountainhead. I mean, it's very important to keep that relationship going. I think it's excellent, that we can partner with those, with Edge and show that we're an area instead of just single county.
It is. I mean, listen, if you're a member of the community, you don't, the borders, you don't see borders. I mean, people that live in Oneida County work in Herkimer County. People that live in Herkimer County work in Oneida County. And the shopping, I mean, it's become, it's not like the old days. When my grandparents made a trip to Utica, they packed a lunch because you never knew it was going to happen. So
you plan for 2 weeks and check the oil every day.
That's right. You'd have to. All right, John. Congratulations. That's big news.
Thanks.
Right.
We'll have more coming out soon, too. We're very excited. So thanks for letting me come on this morning. You guys have a great day.
You do the same. Thank you so much.
And
that's big. That's big news.
Yeah, in a perfect world.
And big news for Fountainhead. I mean, they've done so much with the pandemic. When you'd see people cleaning with these spraying outside, that sort of thing to kill the virus, a lot of times those were dispensers that were made right here in New York Mills.
And that's great. In a perfect world, it would be too new to the area businesses, but I think it's also a great thing that existing businesses here are expanding to the point that they have to find a new home. So it's good that the jobs can stay local, and nice job by Herkimer County because they've got a lot of stuff going on, it seems. They keep making these announcements.
Yeah.
And that's only a good thing. So
I think the finally putting together those the business park there, and then this new business park, I think has been it's people are looking to be able to build, and you got to have open land in order to do it. And what they have is property where you don't have to tear something down,
right,
and dispose of all of the toxins in order to build. That's a pretty big deal.
In one regard, it's probably not a good thing, but now that it's changing, it is great. But do you need undeveloped land? Yes, undeveloped and uncommercialized land. Yes, Herkimer County has an abundance of it.
Kathy, Andrew, so you're doing that story. That's a big deal. I know you
on the website soon.
Work with John on that story. That's big news. Pepsi and the Fountainhead Group building facilities in Schuyler at that new business park.